for turnovers and a lot of free throws given up and fouls and such, but did you like the just competitive spirit and the grit tonight, and what highlighted that for you?
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. We're undermanned. We're learning each other. Get a really good team. Some would say the best in the league or best in the East. And our guys competed. We challenged them to do better at halftime on the defensive side of the ball. I thought they rose to that challenge. And, we just gutted out a tough win.
What was most significant about Monk and Bradley and Ellington and kind of the perimeter shooting tonight?
Well, that's the key. Miami's going to put 5 defenders in the paint. The plan was to space and see the second side all night and take what the defense is going to give you. If they want to load to the paint and leave the backside, then that's where the shots are going to be. We wound our guys up to be shot ready. And, Wayne, Malik, and Avery all came through in that regard.
Frank, AD told us that he felt like the Portland game was just not up to your guys' standards, and there has been a improvement, not just in the winning column, but in terms of the approach. It's a short time to reflect on, but do you feel like there was a moment there for your team to kind of collect itself and make a step forward after a tough loss?
You talking about after the Portland game?
Yeah, like the game since the Portland game.
Yeah,
do you feel
we're staying together. That was a tough night. We didn't play well, and we got our butts kicked. But our group believes in one another. We got a good process of having a growth mindset. Working on where we went wrong, staying together, understanding the big picture, and pushing forward. And I thought our attitude after that game was wonderful in terms of a lot of guys wanting to do better. The coaching staff, raising the bar with accountability, saying that that's not acceptable. Pushing these guys. We had a shoot around that morning. We don't typically have shoot arounds. We had contact and we worked. And this group's going to be all right. It's a little bumpy early, but we believe we're going to do special things this year. So it was a great response in the last 2 games.
Frank, in the overtime period, and I know you guys let PJ Tucker lead advice.
I did not, and I love Jason not just in Ted Lasso, but in all of his stuff. So SNL most recently was wonderful. I did not get a chance to connect with him. Game starts. That's where your mindset is. Glad he was able.
The factor that led you guys to that erase the 9 point and force the OT?
Resilience. We just said we got plenty of time. I think it was like 6.5 left. And we said we got plenty of time to win a game. We just got to clean up our mistakes. And we were able to do that. Guys made some big shots. Russ 2 big shots, Malik 3. Got us back in the game. But it's always stops, and, we don't beat ourselves. We're pretty good defensively. And so that's what we did. We was able to just lock in on the defensive end and get stops when needed and get buckets when needed.
You mentioned Malik, and you also had Ellington coming up with from 3, as well as Bradley. What were the looks like coming from 3? How important was that for you guys in some other areas like the free throw line weren't in your favor?
Yeah, they try to protect the paint a lot, and we just got to make the reads. We got some great looks, some wide open threes that we missed, and then we got a lot that we made. So, just trying to figure out how to play to a team's weakness, and use it to our strength, and able to attack the gaps, attack the paint, and kick it out to our shooters. And we made shots in it.
AD, these have been 2 of probably the most determined performances we've seen from you guys as a group this season, with the win over Charlotte and then again tonight. What has happened with this group this week? Obviously Portland was kind of a low point, and it seems like since then it's been a different sort of maybe mindset with this group. What's changed?
Just next man up mentality. We all came today and found out that Doe and AR was going to be out. I think it's unexpected to a lot of guys. We didn't know anything about it. But after that Portland loss, we took that personal. We're not that type of team. No energy, no effort, a little bit of selfishness, and we just try to change that and get wins. With 8-man rotation, 9-man, rotation, and only so 9-man rotation, 9 guys active, and try to find ways to get wins while everyone is getting back healthy. So these last 2 games has definitely been fun for sure. Guys are having fun. Guys are realizing and starting to realize how good of a team we are, and we just got to continue to keep that mindset and continue to win on our home floor.
Jay, I'm sorry, Mark, and then Dave.
Hey, I understand it's one game, but what do you take away of what this could mean in the big picture and having a game where multiple guys made big plays down the stretch and being without key guys?
Yeah, it's a good thing about our team. We have a lot of guys who can score the basketball, create for themselves and others. I think the toughest part for us is when everyone gets back healthy. We still haven't played with Taylor. We still haven't played with K. Nunn, with Trev. So now we're going to try to – Trev haven't played, the entire preseason or season. So trying to get back, in rhythm with those guys and get in rhythm with TA, that's going to be the hardest part for us. So it's a good problem to have for sure. But like I said, we still got to find ways to win basketball games. But I think, right now guys are gaining their confidence, and this is huge for us. Where, Wayne hit big shots, Malik, Russ, Melo, AB. Everybody's playing well, and they're just gaining confidence, and this should carry over to when everyone gets healthy and we start rolling.
AD, what did you make of those late shots that Russ hit in the fourth, and the overall plays he was making? He had several assists on the threes that you guys were making to kind of make that comeback.
Yeah, he played well tonight. One thing about Russ, he has no conscience. He can miss 20 in a row. He's going to shoot the next one. 2 big-time shots. He's fearless, relentless. And then also, his ability to see the floor. We had a conversation about what he wants to see from us so we can help him cut down the turnovers. And we talked about it, and, it showed tonight. So we just want to, I say that, and he had 8, but at least it wasn't he had triple-double or quadruple-double. So, we just want to make sure that, we help him as much as possible. And being in the right positions for him when he's attacking the paint, knowing that he's going to get there. But like I said, he's fearless, and he makes some big-time plays for us to help us get this win.
That was just like a film session type of conversation that you said you were...
No, we just and when we're going through sets and plays, there are certain things that we do, cutting and stuff like that, and he'll stop it like, no, I don't want you to cut. I want you to do that. I want you to. So, same way if I'm in a post where I want guys, Bron, Melo, same way, same guys. So, it's that type of thing. And I'll say that again, and he had 8, but that's not a reflection of what we talked about.
AD, in most lineups you have size, you have good rebounders. That hasn't always translated to a rebounding advantage, but in the OT period, it seemed like you guys really controlled, especially defensive glass. What went into that mentality, and was there anything different that you noticed tonight?
No, just boxing out. I mean, we probably could have won in regulation if we boxed out PJ Tucker. But that's a learning experience for us. Like, we already know more, offensive rebounds, and some you can't control, but for the most part, we did, especially in overtime, we did a great job of boxing out and limiting them to one shot. And if we hold teams to one shot, it gives us a chance to get out and run and make shots. And we did that in overtime. And we just got to continue to not watch the ball as shots go up, but turn and find guys, put a body on them, and then go for the ball. So we continue to do that, have that mindset. We usually come out fine.
Last question.